Is Jordan Peterson still in this whole mess with the People's Republic of Canada?
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau.
Do you have any thoughts on that? Or
yeah, of course. I just think it's a classic example of what happens when government gets too powerful and you have an ideology that believes that they can engineer equality, which really means the only way to do that is by force. I mean, that's what happens. Yeah. If you're gonna enforce your what you believe to be true because you figured it out for all of us, because you figured out the gender thing that the rest of us have been living our lives, but you figured that out. Apparently, your experts have all the answers. Your experts have all the answers on global warming. We're going to die at any minute and all this stuff. And all of this is settled science, by the way, and all of this is not up for debate. We'll just stop that. I can always tell when people don't really have good ideas when they refuse to debate or they try to silence you. That's always a good indication when they're afraid to actually open themselves up and maybe realize that their ideas aren't fully formed. Maybe there's a better idea out there and all that. But that, Justin Trudeau's not interested.
What is actually happening with
he's
Peterson?
being asked to take a
social
media re-education program.
Like how a mea culpa of sorts?
No, he apparently the board of psychiatrists in the gutless board of psychiatrists in Canada is basically being told that they basically said you will lose your license if you don't take our course, and you have to pay for it, and then we'll tell you when we think you're better. It's an outrage.
One complaint submitted the full transcript of Peterson's 4-hour interview with Rogan last year, claiming that his statements on faulty climate change models and the dangers of promoting radical gender theory violated the professional code of conduct for psychologists accredited with the OCP. Peterson stands accused of undermining his profession by speaking on areas well outside his area of competence and making problematic, unethical, and unprofessional comments.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
He's got to take a remedial course on social media communications with a board-issued therapist.
It's like it sounds like a joke. It doesn't sound real.
But this is what happened in all these socialist utopias. This was what happened during the communist revolutions in all the countries, whether it was Yugoslavia, whether it was, Hungary, whether it was the Soviet Union, of course. This is the kind of shit you live in.
Anything with re-education.
So let me ask you, you're saying this doesn't happen in America?
I'm saying this could happen in America very
You're
easily
saying
if we're not very
happening
careful.
right now? You don't think it's happening? Like, how some of these guys are like, well, listen, I was asked to take a 6-week class on being an info, and I'm fully ready now to make my marriage work. Hey, you're required to take a 6-week course. Why it's not good to, do this or use this.
I'm less concerned with
animals or doing that or.
Well, I'm less concerned with whatever that is. I'm more concerned with what they're doing in our schools. You see, so when certain things like gender theory become settled science, and now you want to teach kindergartners to 3rd grade about sexual orientation and gender before they even have a context for what the world is about. And someone like DeSantis says this is not going to fly. Let kids be kids and figure some other things out first, please. And let parents deal with that maybe. And they call it a don't say gay bill and call it an appalling anti-trans bill, etc. That narrative just doesn't fly, dude. You didn't think about this stuff until about 20 minutes ago anyway.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.